there, everybody. How are you? The judge said to the defendant holding a parking ticket, "Why did you park there?" And the defendant said, "The sign said fine for parking." And do you know that the gossip alone that you hear in a beauty shop is enough to curl your hair? And an owl and a goat formed a friendship. An owl and a goat. And what did they call it? A hootenanny. And what else is there up there, April?
And then ghost.
Oh, ghost?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what one ghost said to the other, April?
What?
Frankly, I don't believe in people.
That's fair.
And then one more, right?
Yeah, owl.
I think we did that, didn't we? The hootenanny?
Oh, yeah. Wine.
Somebody asked an Italian man, "Why do you drink wine instead of water?" And he says, "I have an iron constitution and water would rust it." Now, the name of this program, everybody, is A Chat with Glendora, and this particular chapter is Soul to Soul. The date is July the 24th, Monday, 2023 AD, Anno Domini, the year of our Lord. And the number of this show, help me folks, it's 14,245. I think I have that right. And I guess that's all to tell you about. Yeah, what is it about? What is its reason for being? What is its raison d'etre? It is this. When all is said and done, the only thing that really mattered is how did you treat others. When I say that to people, folks, they stop and they think, and there's a long pause, and then they say, "That's true. That's true." And then we also like to say, "I want myself and everybody I know to be the best we can be." And there's another one. Do you remember it, April, that we believe that sickness and sin can be overcome by prayer and faith? Is that it?
I believe so.
Yeah. And our Bible passage is really good. It's from Philippians chapter 2, verse 15. Paul said, be blameless and harmless, and as a child of God, without rebuke. Woo! Oh, wouldn't you like to be that? And the hymn is, "Holy, holy, holy, Lord God Almighty, early in the morning our song shall rise to thee. Holy, 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 merciful and mighty, God in all persons, blessed Trinity." I sing like a prisoner behind 8 bars looking for the key. And then our vocabulary word. This is another thing this show is about. You know, you're so smart and you have such a quick brain. You shouldn't waste it on old, tired words that you use over and over and over again, like wonderful. You should. English is such an expressive language. It's so accurate in its meanings. Anyway, our word today is aggrandize. That means to make great or greater in wealth, power, influence. So that's a nice word to use, aggrandize. And I'm going to talk to you a little later about the ultimate and how to be happy. And my friend April, do you see that Fleet Ship Captain paper? When I had the children's show
Yes.
on WBZ TV Boston, and it was also on WRGB Channel 6 Electric, General Electric, and it was also on in Manchester, New Hampshire, and it was also on in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. But what does that paper say, April?
It says Milton Bradley, SS Glendora, Captain's Log, and then duties of a fleet ship captain.
Yes, the little children would form little fleet ships. They'd have a miniature SS Glendora. And these were the instructions from the big SS Glendora to the little SS Glendoras. Could you read them, Amy?
Yes. 1, to do good and avoid...
Could you read them, April?
Yes.
Excuse me.
No, you're all right. Number 1 is to do good and avoid evil.
Do good and avoid evil?
Yes. 2, to be obedient to our parents and respectful and courteous to all.
Isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm. 3, to do unto others as we would have others do unto us.
Oh, that's good.
4, to be loyal and faithful to God and country. 5, to be serious and to call a meeting once a week of your fleet ship members. Number 6, to watch activities aboard the lead ship SS Glendora every Saturday morning at 8:30 over Channel 4 WBZ TV Boston, and to see what your fleet ship crew members do the same.
Oh, you better do that one.
Mm-hmm. Number 7, to lead your fleet ship crew members in all the activities of your weekly meetings. And lastly, 8, to write a report to your skipper once every week.
Isn't that terrific? I was trying so hard. It was good children's television. Don't you see that, folks? I was trying so hard to get them to be kind and be nice. And you remember Michael O'Leary, who came to visit me after 70 years. 70 years ago, he used to watch the program. And he came all those years and kept the warm spot in his heart. And when he got a chance to meet, he came. And that was last Saturday morning. And I said, well, what did you like about the show most? He said, you taught us kindness. Isn't that nice, April?
That is really nice. I'm glad he came.
What else do you have to read us? Do you have anything else? A card from Margaret?
Yes, I do. Let me grab
Here,
it.
I can hold it up, honey, so the folks can see it.
Yeah, okay. Here, let me come over here. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. I think she made it. Here. It says, thinking of you on the outside with some flowers. And then other side. There we go. And then it says, Dear Glendora, I hope you are having a wonderful summer. We will visit you later in the summer. Your longest friend and fan, what is it?
Margaret.
Margaret.
And you pronounce her, well, her last name better than I do. What is it?
Pakowski?
Yes.
I think. Pakowski?
Now, she's another one. She's another Michael O'Leary. She, and like Wayne Collins. They come in, a couple times a week from the past.
Here.
Isn't that nice? What else you have to read us here?
I have a Christian Science
Oh, that's good.
passage. It says,
Is this from their website?
yes.
Good.
It says, what is Christian Science? Mary Baker Eddy, who discovered and founded Christian Science, defined Christian Science as, quote, the law of God, the law of good. Rudimental Divine Science, page 1. She learned that God is infinite love and completely good. A clear glimpse of this through prayer has power to heal and transform anyone.
Yes, now read that again, would you?
A clear glimpse of this through prayer.
No,
the whole thing.
right?
The whole thing. Okay.
From the top.
Mary Baker Eddy, who discovered and founded Christian Science, defined Christian Science as, quote, the law of God, the law of good, end quote. She learned that God is infinite love and completely good. A clear glimpse of this through prayer has power to heal and transform anyone.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
In other words, folks, if we would declare that we would see good instead of bad. Bad may be there, but you don't have to look at it, and you don't have to talk about it, and you don't have to think about it. If we would see good, she says that's enough to heal, doesn't she? Isn't that what she said? Mm-hmm. A clear glimpse of this is enough to heal. Isn't that what she says?
Yeah.
Read it to me again, please.
A clear glimpse of this through prayer has power to heal and transform anyone.
And she had power to heal. And she has taught thousands the power to heal under the name Christian Science. And I don't think this is copyrighted. You think it's copyrighted? It's from her website.
No, right. Well, we said it was Christian Science, so we're quoting them. So we're not taking it. It's okay.
Oh, okay. A fervent devotion to goodness. Think good, speak good, hear good, see good. I don't have any more problem seeing good because I don't see. So I just have 3 to do and you have 4. Oh, I love that. Just one more time, would you please?
Yep. The whole thing? Okay. Mary Baker Eddy, who discovered and founded Christian Science, defined Christian Science as, quote, the law of God, the law of good, end quote. She learned that God is infinite love and completely good. A clear glimpse of this through prayer has power to heal and transform anyone.
Okay, now, folks, I'd like to carry that a step further. Egotism, selfishness, and me first, and bad thought really don't have any existence. They promise you everything. They cannot deliver anything. They do not have any existence. They're like the little boy who woke up in the middle of the night, thrashing and screaming, the monsters, the monsters. His mother came along, turned on the light. There's no monsters. Well, they were here. No, they were not here. You thought they were here. You thought evil was here, but it really wasn't. So don't give any time or any life or any energy to selfishness, egotism, and me first. Instead, you give your time, your life, and your energy and your thought to helping others and for caring and sharing and for empathy and sympathy and for giving cheer and love and laughter and happiness. And you're very good at that. You are very good at that. You are well equipped. You are adept. You are fully skilled, well versed. What was another word I like for that? Begins with pro, P-R-O. Anyhow, you get the idea. That's the first step. Now tomorrow or some other day, I'm going to come back and tell you what some other steps are. You do everything that your conscience tells you to do. You don't do anything that your conscience spurns. Then you get rid of the fear. Because you can stand before your conscience and you say, I'm not guilty. I did everything you told me to do. And I'm not afraid anymore. I've done everything you told me to do. I'm not afraid anymore. And then you get that feeling of nothing's going to hurt you. Nothing's going to hurt you. So some other day we'll go on to that further. How about some more jokes?
Okay, more jokes?
Yeah.
We got Arthur.
What school did King Arthur go to?
What school?
Night school.
Night school, that's funny. Free.
Free, honey?
Yes.
Yeah, the nursery school teacher took the children out for a walk, and as they're walking along, the nursery school children says, children, there's something we can all be thankful for. We are free. And the little boy says, I am not free. I am poor.
That's cute. Snowman.
What, dear?
Snowman.
Oh, yeah. One snowman said to the other, I haven't seen our friend Herb around any more. Have you? And the other one says, not since he left for Florida. Was that 5?
Yes. Oh, no. That was 3. Sorry. We have IHOP.
IHOP?
Yep.
Darn, honey, we gave it away. Do you have one after that?
Oh, fake spag.
What, dear?
Crutches.
Oh, yes. The man was asked, you've been on those crutches a long, long time. Can't you get along without them? And the man says, well, my doctor says I can, but my lawyer says I can't. And April.
Yes.
Excuse me for Amy, because Amy usually does this with me. April, where do you go to eat when you have a broken ankle?
Where?
IHOP.
Oh, right.
Okay, honey. Now, are there any other things to read to people?
I think that's it, unless you want to do happy happenings.
Yes, please. How many minutes have we done, dear?
We are at 16 minutes.
Okay, yeah, let's do happy happenings.
Alrighty then. I'll start. You want to start from the...
Wasn't the 19th? Wasn't the 19th, honey?
Yeah.
19th of July.
Okay, 19th of July. You had Drew Wilson.
What, dear?
Drew Wilson.
Oh, yes. We did him. Go to the next page.
Okay.
He's wonderful.
Did you do... This is the 20th, so Charlie Dog?
Yeah. What was the first one?
Charlie Dog.
Yes. What is Kenzie Dog doing now? Sleeping?
She is just laying on your bed.
Lying.
Lying.
Can we bring Kenzie Dog over?
Yeah.
In front of the camera? Now, Kenzie Dog is a chief dog. She's the chief dog. And Charlie Dog works for Kenzie Dog. Kenzie Dog, did you wear your corsage today?
She didn't. We gotta get her a corsage.
Yeah. Hello, Kenzie Dog. Kenzie Dog, hello. A kiss, Kenzie. Yes, thank you. Okay, you will wear your corsage to work next time, Kenzie, tomorrow? All right. Somebody asked the dog, are you bilingual? And the dog says, woof, meow. Now, let's go. Okay.
Okay, and then we have...
And Charlie Dog wears a bow tie to work.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Jamestown.
What, dear?
Jamestown.
I don't get it.
Jamestown.
Jamestown.
Yes.
Yes, I called the City Hall of Jamestown, New York, which is a long way from here. It's practically just Ohio. And I asked the clerk if I could speak to the mayor. And she said yes, and she connected me in the mayor's office. And the mayor answered the phone by recorder. It's just the way anybody would. I'm Mayor so-and-so. I can't come to the phone right now, but I'll be glad to return your call. And so I jumped onto the bandwagon and I said, Mayor, will you go on my TV show and tell children how they can grow up and be a mayor? The questions are, where were you born? Where'd you go to school? What were your jobs? And how did you become mayor? I hope he returns that. Wouldn't that be a great show for the kids? Wouldn't it, April?
Yeah, no, I think that definitely would.
Yeah.
It would be good.
And after, what's the next happy happening?
Williamsville.
What, dear?
Williamsville.
Oh, what happened to public access in the Buffalo, New York suburbs? Glendora used to be on Williamsville, Amherst, City of Tonawanda, Town of Tonawanda, Lockport, Niagara Falls, Hamburg, Cheektowaga, Lackawanna. Where did public access in Buffalo disappear to? First of all, they were owned by International Cable, and they sold out to Time Warner. And I've been on that station for years. I mean years, like 20. And then they were bought by Charter Spectrum. And I called up Charter Spectrum, and I says, what time is my show on in the Buffalo suburbs? We don't administer the Buffalo suburbs part, public access. What? Well, who does? A very, very nice young man named Robert Lewis, who administers public access for the city of Buffalo, not the suburbs, the city of Buffalo. He is helping me greatly, and Amy, and he likes our show, and he told Amy how to send our show to him on a file that's called WeTransfer. It's like Google. What is it? Google what? Google Drive. It's like Google Drive, and it's like the one Dropbox, but it's called WeTransfer. Thank you, Robert Lewis. Next happy happening.
Skodak Diner.
Oh. No, Glendora, you promised that you wouldn't complain. No.
Okay. Bird feeder.
Oh, tell them about the bird feeder, would you, April?
Yeah. So, I guess who brought the bird feeder?
That would be Madeline through Amazon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's like a little clear bird feeder that you suction it to the window, and then you put the bird seed in, and you could see the birdies right at the window when they go to the bird seed.
And I heard Pam say, or was it you that you saw a cardinal?
It was Pam, yeah. There was a couple cardinals.
And yesterday we saw goldfinches.
Oh, really?
And what are those little birds, English sparrows, they call them, but they're not sparrows?
Oh,
finches?
I think they're finches, yeah. I'm pretty sure they're called finches.
I'm so happy, and we can look them right in the eye.
Exactly.
And Squire Squirrel, we feed him every morning, don't we?
Yeah, he's usually around. I haven't seen him today, but usually he comes around every day.
And
to get his sandwich.
He comes by every day because he likes nuts.
Yes. Exactly.
Now, any other happy happenings?
So if you want to keep going, the 21st, we had Pamela.
Yeah, she's terrific. She comes in, honey, and she brings me a brunch. She stops on her way in and brings me a brunch. And then she does the morning spick and span. And that consists of what? April, you used to do it. What's that consist?
Yeah, we do put the rice on for the bird, or for the animals, and then we sweep the floor, mop the floor,
And you make sure there's no papers on the window table.
Yes, on the window table and the hard workbench. And
keep the filing up to date.
Basically clean everything up, check the bathroom, the night table, feed the birds and Squire, and that's pretty much it.
That's not bad, is it?
No, it's not.
And what do you say a person experienced at that, having done it a few times? How long would that be?
After a couple times, if you get it, I usually do it in like 30 to 45 minutes.
Do you really?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. I put an ad in the paper saying $555 contract work. Contract means you get paid when the job is done. You don't get paid by the hour. And that it would consist of the things that April just said. And they would to do it 21 mornings. The brunch and the daily spick and span, and then they would be paid at the end $550 cash. And 7 people answered the ad. 3 people made appointments and didn't show up. Please, younger generation, don't do that to your conscience. Every time you do something like that, say that you will do it and go back on your word. Every time you do that, you rot off a piece of your conscience and your happiness. If you're not going to come, you're not going to come. But don't say you're going to come and then not even call. And it's a common thing. Boy, April Jacobs didn't do that when she applied for the job.
No.
And she came in all dressed up and she was punctual. That's the way to do it. Any other happy happenings?
And then, let's see. Captain and Lori.
Oh, Captain and Lori were at a light in Latham, New York, which is up near Schenectady, Albany.
11 o'clock a.m., 79.5 degrees Fahrenheit.
And the car behind him hit him.
Oh.
April.
Yeah.
Guess what kind of a car it was?
What kind?
Tesla.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, my.
And then, listen to this, April. Captain and his wife, Lori. He's a captain for American Airlines. He flies to India 15 hours. Anyway, they were out riding their bicycles. And they were on the bicycle path. And from a piece of property adjacent to the bicycle path, 3 dogs appeared and started to chase them. And they were the size of greyhounds. And they meant business, those dogs. They would have bitten them. But fortunately, Captain and his wife outrode them. Isn't that scary?
Yeah,
wow.
That is.
All right, what else, honey?
Michael O'Leary.
Oh, yeah, I told you about Michael O'Leary. When he was 9 years old, he watched the chat of the SS Glendora on WRGB Channel 6, Schenectady, Albany, Troy. Remember, and I asked him, what did you like best about it? He taught us kindness. He says it was a nice thing to come home from school and sit down on the TV and watch that. He said it gave us a good attitude for supper. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Michael O'Leary. And thank you, Lori Clark, for bringing him to us. Now imagine that. You know how old he is today? 72. And he watched that program when he was 9 years old. And we're trying to do what we told you about the fleet captains, right, April?
Yes.
Be kind. Okay, next.
Lori Clark.
Yeah, Lori, thank you for getting the spick and span and the brunch. It was good. It was a vegetarian hamburger from Skodak Diner. And what kind of potato? Potato salad. And lettuce and tomato. And coleslaw. Boy, they make good coleslaw. April, how much time are we on there?
We are at 28. So
28?
Yes, exactly. 28.
Bye, everybody. Bye, April.
Bye.